Right, we're going to do a little bit of a reaction video, Sean and Suze, to the Royal Interceptor Bear 650.
Right, I think he needs me to introduce this video. What he's trying to say is...
Yeah.
Welcome to the channel, guys. Sean and Suze here. We're going to today talk about the Interceptor 650 Bear.
That was a really good intro, actually.
I think I made the audio clip because I was shouting too close.
Suze is behind the camera, but we've given her a mic.
Oh, I've gone up in the world today. I've got a mic.
We've got a mic.
I might even get my face on the camera.
Oh, you're going to have your time to shine.
Whoa.
So I'll give my thoughts on the Bear, and then we've got some bad news about the BSA to share. Bear and then the share.
You should put bad news first, though, really. You know when people say, do you want the good or the bad news? People always pick bad, don't they? Because you want to get it out of the way.
Well, let's just go with the Bear.
Okay.
I think I'm quite excited about it. So, obviously, it's based on the Interceptor. Now, that's great because everything Super Meteor onwards was based on the Super Meteor frame, which is a 240 kilo bike thereabouts. So I'm not really interested in the classic 650 or the Bullet 650 because it'll be 240 kilos.
Oh, you don't want the heavy.
Didn't really want that heavy, whereas the Bear, what they've done, which is nice, is based on the Interceptor, which is sort of a 220 something, between 200 and 210 kilo bike. They also say it's lighter than the Interceptor.
Wow.
But that's probably just because instead of having two exhaust pipes either side, they've got two into one.
So instead of having one exhaust pipe either side,
yeah, so from your point of view,
two go into one now.
Yeah, so they both come out and they go down the right hand side of the bike. So you probably saved about 10 kilos just on having all that pipe and the silencer, which is very heavy.
So I didn't notice that. Is it high or is it low?
It's low enough
for the panniers.
For throw over
luggage,
panniers, yeah.
Because a
so
lot of the scrambler type bikes, like that Triumph 900 scrambler.
Yeah.
Is that correct? That's what it's called.
I think
The one
so,
that I saw in
yellow
Brecon,
one.
which we can share a picture of that. The exhaust on that was like literally by your thigh.
Yeah, so it'd make it difficult for you to put soft
Well, you couldn't.
luggage.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I know it's probably got a bit of a heat guard on, but the heat guard was just where your leg would go, not where your luggage would go. So
It's just asking for trouble, isn't it, really?
well, I think so.
So that's great. It's also got a reinforced headstock, so that
What is that?
the bit that, you know, where the tube of the bike comes up,
yeah.
the top tube and the down tube meet, and then there's that sort of circle which the forks slot into.
Yeah.
That circular tube has been reinforced where it all joins together, which looks quite good.
Yeah.
Suspension, they've improved the length of the suspension on the rear and the front, upside down forks. Not gold, I wouldn't have the gold, I'd have the black ones. My favourite colour is the teal frame with the sort of cream retro tank.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
It's pretty dreamy, yeah. So overall, I like it. If it's about £6,000, to be honest, it is going to be a competitor for the BSA.
So how is it different? Let's talk about the things that you like and didn't like on the Interceptor. So you didn't like the foot peg,
which they've revised.
Placement, because it was a little bit backwards, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which then, if you're going far, it's the knees hanging forwards issue.
And the seat on the Interceptor is horrible.
Yes, I remember
the standard
that.
seat.
Yeah.
But they've replaced the seat, which by the way, the seat can now be blue, which is epic.
Hello. What? So you could have the teal frame and a blue seat?
They probably will. Well, that's a bit of a colour clash.
Hello.
Green and blue.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, coming from you.
What?
That's a bit of a colour clash, says the man that wants to put like black and navy on at the same time.
Right, you know what? Let's do a bit of a swap round because
I'm chatting too much.
I'm getting all the limelight, and I want you to be. I want everyone to see this creature.
Hello, everybody.
There you go. Yeah, so we do like. Well, look, I've got blue on. You've got green.
Yeah, not clashing. No, you've introduced me to clashing and how cool it is to clash. Maybe the blue and the teal would look.
Oh, hang on a minute. We've got to swap this over. Otherwise, it doesn't work, does it?
I get my boob mic on. This is for my boobs, isn't it? So you can hear my boobs.
We'll have to cut that out. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, you don't need to make sense on YouTube. That's the whole point. You can say what you want on YouTube.
Right. So what are your thoughts about the Bear then?
Well, I want to know some more information, right?
Okay.
So the foot pegs are more central.
More central, yeah.
Would it be higher? Because it's a scrambler. So for me, that'd be off. But
it's got taller suspension. So there, and it's got a 19-inch front wheel. which is
Oh,
really
we like
good.
that because on a lot of the scramblers they put a 21-inch front wheel and then it's not road.
A lot of adventure bikes
Yeah,
they put a 21
adventure bikes,
front
sorry.
wheel, which I don't like.
No. But it's basically, I think what's happened is that you've kind of scramblerised your BSA and then Royal Enfield has got wind of
They've
this
seen it.
and they've copied
heard.
it.
Yeah, that's what's
That's
happened.
definitely what's happened
Yeah.
because you did it before anybody else was doing it, and this is what annoys me. You do everything so low key. BS is like, oh, we made a scrambler. It's like, mate, Sean did that like a year ago
Sean
or
was
6
all
months
over
ago.
it.
He's already done it all.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing different that you
Scrambler
guys
Sean.
have done.
Scrambler Sean.
Yeah, Scrambler Sean. So, okay, my other question was, what else didn't you like about it? You didn't like the engine's different to the BSA, isn't it? Isn't it 2-cylinder?
Yes, it's a parallel twin.
Parallel twin.
But they say they've improved the torque.
Yeah,
from the
because that was the
Interceptor.
thing we noticed when we went out together.
Yeah.
The BSA has got, I think, wild torque.
The BSA has got more torque, most people say now, than the Interceptor. So on the
Yeah.
Bear, they've increased the torque. So that might bring it more back into line.
Basically, you've got to have a look at it. What I really like about Royal Enfield,
Yeah.
because I obviously love the BSA, we all know that I needed some sort of BSA t-shirt because I
Yeah.
am I have got a BSA t-shirt. I should have put it on. I'm a real BSA fan. I really like it. It
Yeah.
really fits you. And what Sean's done to it is like watching it evolve and him make it his own in a really nice way. It's really cool. However, I really, really like the colours on the Royal Enfield. And you might have known something about me that I'm all about the colours. So when we decorate in our house, that's my job. So I really, that sunset
Gorilla
Interceptor.
You liked?
Oh my God.
Oh, the Sunset Interceptor, the Interceptor Dark, you really liked.
Yeah, and the gorilla colours.
Yellow ribbon.
The yellow ribbon one, yeah. But that teal frame, that's a bit of you.
That is crazy.
Sean loves all the like retro trainers with different colours on them and stuff. It would suit you so much.
Yeah, I know.
I also
19-inch
really
front,
liked the
17-inch
one with the
rear.
blue seat, whatever that was, the like colourful one. It looked a little bit sunset-esque.
I think,
I don't know what
to
colours
be
they're
honest,
called, sorry,
that
everybody.
with my last Royal Enfield, I made the mistake of hanging on for a brown one. I waited 6 months. So I think if they do sell well, which they probably will, because everybody liked the Interceptor Scramblers, which people have done as a custom job.
Yeah.
As soon as one comes up that I'm kind of okay with, I know there's 5 colours.
Yeah.
3 of them I'd probably go for because I wouldn't want to
don't know.
wait.
Yeah.
Would you
but
wait
that-
6 months for one that came in the colour you wanted?
Yeah, but would you buy? Maybe you wouldn't be buying it new anyway. But I don't know.
Hopefully not buying it new.
I think you would have to know that you really love the colours. Like I know that you guys talk all the specs and stuff, and I'm like, oh, what colour is it? But
Yeah.
for me, that's really important, like colour, because you're going to look at it, right? So yeah, it's got to be aesthetically like made nice. But I think that like you look at the BSA, I think you personally would have made a mistake going for a different colour BSA. I think you've hit the nail on the head with that, whatever green it is. It looks great. But yeah, really, we're finishing. So Sean just goes blank and then hands me the camera. That's the end of your segment, Sue, so shut up. I haven't really said anything very interesting here, other than I like it and I can't wait to see it at Motorcycle Live.
Yeah, Motorcycle Live, and then we'll go up to Midwest Moto and have a proper, look
demo.
at it.
Hopefully we can have a demo
Mark's
together.
got to have a demo of that, hasn't he? Yeah.
We better get out on it. I need to see if it's as comfy as the BSA.
Here's what my gut feeling is. I don't think it will be. Because I think if you look at the plushness of the seat, it's not as...
Nothing beats the BSA
Yeah,
bench
I
seat,
don't think
guys.
it will be. It'll also be taller.
Yeah.
So, but it'll have more suspension travel, so that'll be good for you.
Yeah, that would be a good thing.
But then the other side is you'll feel higher up.
Yeah, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I used to ride horses.
Yeah.
Still do.
Right, come on. What are you doing?
You let me run, but you've turned the camera. You're not even here with me to nudge me or whatever.
Can you hand this back over?
Yes,
to
you can. Okay, bye everybody. Nice to see you all. Well, sort of. Oh, I've just adjusted. Sorry, hold on.
It's still working, I think. Yeah, so overall...
Sorry, everybody. Can I just comment? Look at this handsome face. I've missed this face.
Hang on,
Over 2 weeks.
We don't know... According to this video, I haven't yet gone to wherever I'm going to go to.
Wow.
The timeline of YouTube.
Come on, I've let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back.
Okay. So yes, it's a brilliant bike. I would be tempted to buy it, but I'm also trying to resist new bike addiction where a newest thing comes along, we get all the marketing, all the influencers go mad, and we're all, spending hard-earned money
Yeah.
on a bike that is really
The same.
just the same. yeah. Like,
It's the same.
it's the same. You could have an Interceptor for like Interceptor prices are going to go even lower.
I know.
They're going to be it's going to be worth about 1,200 quid for an Interceptor now.
This is the equivalent of girls having lots of different... Okay, I'm massively stereotyping here, so I'm sorry, ladies, but this is the same as me having multiple different colours of trousers and shoes and stuff like that.
Oh.
It's exactly the same as that, because you guys... Not all of you, but especially Royal Enfield, they're just showing you that feeling of like, oh, but you could have one that's
Special
especially
colours.
the same engine, and then it's slightly less. Oh, hold on, he's taking my boob mic.
Yeah.
Slightly less, slightly different colour or slightly different, whatever it is, classic, and then bullet and all that.
They're really bad for that. I have to
In a good way,
Yeah,
but it means people get hooked on it.
I have to call Royal Enfield out a little bit of that.
Yeah.
It's just the Bullet and the Classic were so similar.
Yeah,
and
even I could see that.
You could argue that the Bear and the Interceptor are similar, but I think with the suspension changes,
And the weight.
frame, the weight, the exhaust, the forks are different, the shocks are different.
Worth looking at it.
The tyres are different. You got 19. I don't know if I
quite a lot of
mentioned that.
difference.
You got the foot pegs are different. There's more torque in the engine. There's actually quite a lot different with the Bear.
Good. About time.
So could we buy it? I mean, there's going to be probably hundreds of moto YouTubers thinking, "Oh, could this be a channel bike? Will this get the views up? Will this get people interested in my content?"
And I think, scrap all that. Do you want it? Remember with the BSA, you were like, oh, what shall I get? And I said, listen, you've got to listen to your heart.
Yeah.
I hope that you all take this advice. If you're not sure, don't go with fad or like, oh, I'm going to feel like nice because I've got something new. Because I have to tell myself this all the time.
Yeah.
Don't buy those shoes.
You still do buy it.
And I still do buy it. But don't do that. Go, would this light me up instead of like the way the BSA does? Because you look at your bike and you gleam. Is that a word? Gleam?
I don't know. Glee?
No, you gleam.
Gleefully?
You like, a big smile. Gleam.
Yeah, to be honest, I think that the fact it's a twin and it's that old twin that they've used in everything is a downer for me.
Yeah.
And
That's exactly what I was
yeah,
thinking.
it's going to look wild. I mean, we'll see it at Motorcycle Live and
We'll have a look.
like all bets are off. Let's see what it's like because it
All
could
bets
be.
are off. Deposits are on.
Yeah, deposits are paid. I take my money, Royal Enfield. But it could be something special. I don't know. But my gut feeling is the BSA, which is now due a wash.
Yeah, let's go and have a look at a shop.
Yeah, and that's the other thing we need
Come
to
on
talk
then.
about. Okay.
Am I just keeping this rolling?
Keep that rolling.
Hold on,
Suze.
let me just get my very attractive... Wait, guys. Can you see these? Purple, lilac, Crocs. You're very welcome.
We haven't really done the production value very good today, have we? Because we've had to hand the camera over between both of us. But
What's that? What do you mean production value?
like how good the camera looks.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, excuse the washing. We're doing a video outside while the washing's out.
Right,
Oh my
you
God.
know all those people who go.
Right, why don't you clip that onto you?
I'm-
Yeah,
I'm-
okay.
I'm-
Are you doing a
I'm like
mic
a weather.
thing? All right, go on then.
Grey cloud, grey cloud, grey cloud, and
Guys, can you see this colour? This is the colour that doesn't impress me
in
about
the place
UK.
where I've actually may or may not have been.
It
it's
was not
sunny.
cloudy.
Now, you know when I was in the place I may or may not have been, it
Place
rained.
that may not be named.
Yeah, now it's continuous sun for like 10 days. How
Well,
annoying is that?
That's
Right.
telling you something.
You know when they say tank bags scratch tanks?
Yeah.
I was like, no, they don't. Surely it won't happen.
no.
Suze hasn't seen this yet. Wait till you see.
Oh my God. I hope it's not bad. I'm going to go... Oh my God. You actually kidding?
I know.
That's not... Is that all scuff? Guys, can you see that?
Look, that's the worst down here.
That's crazy. Is that actually... Oh my God, it's actually scratches. You can actually get your nail into it.
Yep.
What about all this? That's not, is it? Will that
Well,
wipe
we'll
out?
have to like tea-cut it to hell.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
get a polishing cloth on there.
Oh, nice CNC. What the hell?
It's not their fault though, is
No,
it?
it's not. But why does that happen?
So what I think happened was I was.
She's looking good, by the way. She's not. She's dirty.
She needs a bit of
This
a-
is her post journey.
May or may not have been on a journey on
Oh
this
no,
bike.
may or may not have gone yet.
What happened was, where I may or may not have been, people were drilling concrete, right? The big machines, like as big as a house,
What, at the end?
putting piles into the road.
Right.
Because it was a road through a valley, like through a river gorge.
Yeah.
Dust was coming up. And what happened was, dust was billowing and it got under the pad, and then that sort of like crushed into little blocks of dust,
Yeah.
which like almost like gravel then, like little stones.
I mean, gravel and like vehicles doesn't really go together,
and
does
so,
it?
yeah, I mean, people say magnetic tank bags do it. This is actually a strapped-on one. The only one which doesn't do it is if you've got a conventional filler cap with the Allen keys, and then you can fix something so it's suspended off the paint.
Ah, okay.
But
yeah.
so I've jokingly said we'll respray the BSA pink, depending on how that ends up looking.
Well,
Maybe
I didn't know that. We're not spraying it pink. No way.
no, because people always say, "Oh, don't do this for your bike, don't do that." So I've said in one of the videos,
Yeah.
I'll spray it pink if I like, because it's my bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So I jokingly said,
But guys, he's not going to do that. Don't worry.
no, because Susie's in charge of the colours. Right.
Well, here he goes. Look at this walk, everybody. This is more like my favourite walk. I'm zooming in on your bum, which isn't probably going to...
You wouldn't think I'd be in such a good mood having scratched my bike, but...
I mean, scratch your bike and put up with the moodiest girlfriend in the world today.
Oh, she's been wild today.
Oh, my God. I'm talking about myself, everybody. By the
Yeah,
way.
I don't
He hasn't got
have
another girlfriend.
I don't have two girlfriends. Otherwise, they'd both be the moodiest girlfriend in the world if they both knew there was another girlfriend.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be on this video, let's be honest.
The camera wouldn't be in one piece if there was another girlfriend. Right.
Oh, we're switching it around again.
Yeah.
I'm back in the room. Why am I back on?
'Cause
Anything
I
else
think-
interesting to say.
No, I think you said something really good about
Said something
the
really
bike
good.
being used as something to get enjoyment
Yes.
out of.
So
That
when
was really
Sean
good.
told me earlier, I hadn't seen the scratches yet. I said, but at the end of the day, you've made it like Scrambler-esque, and you've gone on a massive adventure, and you're going to do another one. You can't keep things precious, can you? Like,
That's
you've either got to
so
use
true.
it or not. Like,
Yeah.
you look after it. Don't neglect it. Don't, like, leave it muddy and, whatever, leave it wherever and let it get stolen or scratched or anything. You really look after it. You carefully put your panniers on. You're always washing it and polishing it and stuff, much to my dismay. But I think that if it gets a used scratch like that, like a scratch in use, like, what can you do? Like, there's nothing you can do about that. Like, you can't not use a tank bag. How much did you use that tank bag
All
on your
the
way?
time.
Right,
All
so
the
Sean's
time.
got a window in his tank bag, and he did what his dad suggested, where he looked at the map
And Pete.
wrote the roads down.
Pete from
and
France.
Pete. Okay, well, thanks, Pete. But he'd had suggestion of writing them down on a piece of paper, like the roads, because he didn't want to use sat-nav, and he didn't use sat-nav on any of his trip. Put them in the tank bag so that you could see it and just glance down when he needed to. I mean, you wouldn't have been able to do that, so it's kind of worth it, isn't it?
It's worth it, yeah, and I think we'll just T-cut
We'll
that.
do it. I'll
Yeah,
help you.
We'll get that
We'll get
back,
it out.
yeah.
Remember
yeah.
when we've done that on other things and it's worked amazingly? So,
Yeah.
we're on it.
Right, do you want to say goodbye?
Yeah, nice to see you all, guys. I will hopefully... I've been feeling really unwell the last few weeks, as you guys know, especially when John wasn't here, but for the last few weeks to a month, it just sort of endlessly rolls into one. But I'm actually feeling a little bit stronger today, so I'm really hoping I'll be able to go up and do a test ride or go out with Sean in the next few days. So it's really beautiful around here in autumn, isn't it? So enjoy, everybody, and really, thanks for all being here.
Right. Brilliant. Thanks a lot.
Bye!